These old school jumps. Yeah. This will really make them sound like roller time. They gotta go back to these. They playing with sticks. They playing with sticks. They gotta use that.
The original drummer from the Air Raid Band. Welcome to the Go-Go Realm, baby.
Everybody call me Go-Go John. I've been knowing Doc. I've been following Doc since like the 80s when he was playing with Air Raid. Didn't really personally know him. Kind of know him about 5 years ago. He's just a cool dude.
All right.
Since back in 1981, I've always been a Red Essence fan, Air Raid fan, EU, especially Chuck Brown, the Godfather of Go-Go, Junkyard, all the old school bands, and also the up and coming band like Backyard from the 90s and Vibe and all the other bands like that. I would have to say, oh man, I had so many with Air Raid. I would have to say Soccer to Me. That's my favorite. The best Congo player, I would have to say, of course I love Gogo, but when Jugger Boogie was playing with him, I mean, both of them had their different style, but both of them had that drive to keep it going, so I really can't say, but Jungle Boogie was the man, though. To be honest with you, I'm a Cab fan. I mean, Ed had his own style, but John Cavalier, he reminded me of somewhat like a smooth little Benny. You know, he was just smooth with his words, but Ed had his own style too. I love Ed too, so, like I said, everybody had their own style rapping back in the day or talking on the mic. Like Benny, he had that drive force, and Funk was always, talking to the crowd and playing with the crowd, so everybody had their own style. I would have to say, is in 1983, I had the CD, when they telling Doc to stand up while he was playing the drums. That thing cranking right there, man. That thing is cranking.
Man, who come to boogie, man? I love that beat, you know what I'm saying? And then when they bring that groove in, man, hey, that's my favorite, man. I still love it to the day. Man, first of all, let me say happy birthday to my brother Doc, man. We love you, man. We here to do this thing for you, man. We gonna do it big. Man, enjoy your birthday, man. God bless you. Love you. As far as the early days, man, what a lot of people don't know about me in terms of Air Raid is when I first got with Air Raid, man, I was a roadie, man. So a lot of people don't know that. So what happens is I set up equipment for like several years, man, and then, yes, sir.
Happy birthday, baby.
Happy birthday?
Happy birthday, baby.
That's Big Dre, Doc, Big Dre. Yeah, so I set up equipment for about a year and a half, several years, man. And our roller time player, Kevin Weller, man, when he left, man, Doc asked me about the opportunity to play Rover Times, and of course I didn't know how to play. So, and that's one of the things I'll be so grateful for Doc for, was giving me that opportunity, man. He showed me how to hold sticks. I had no clue on how to play any kind of percussion instrument, man. And it started from there. In terms of me being on stage, we started there, me playing Rover Toms, and then Gogo mic left, and I fell into the mic, and then, you know, of course we were older then, and then that got me off the toms, man, and I was able to just concentrate on just being on the front line and just, you know, doing things the way we wanted to do it, the AR style, you know what I'm saying? That's unbelievable, man, to me, man, to think that people look at me in the same manner that they look at Chuck, Lil Benny, and Funk. Yeah, that's unbelievable, man. One thing about that, I can say, just from my perspective, from the air raid perspective as well, man, when we were younger, man, we had such a drive to be great at what we was doing, man. So we was all learning together. You know, I was learning how to become a rapper, while Doc was becoming a better drummer. Egg was becoming a better bass player. Exactly. So, I mean, you know, air raid had phases. You know, people in and out. But ultimately, man, one of the things that I always respected about air raid is it was always like family. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the mottos we use today, family first, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how we get down, man. We always have, and I guess we always will, man. It was strangers, man, but you know, like, for us, it was no different between Capitol Heights or Southeast. So it was all the same. Well, we all grew up in the same area. We did the same things in Suitland that they did down in Anacostia, you know what I'm saying? So for us, it was so important for us to be able to hold Maryland up, because, you know, you had Essence out of Southeast, yeah. you had other groups out of Northeast or whatever, and, you know, when we first got started, it was just one of those things, we were just trying to get on the coattail of other bands. And once we got to the point where we really felt like we was doing our thing, we knew we had Maryland locked down, and that's where it come from, Maryland Zone, Slim. I mean, there wasn't no place in the state of Maryland that we couldn't go and play, man, where we had a crowd, man. And people loved us just because we was Maryland Zone.
Y'all welcome to the gogo. I can't hear y'all. Say it again, y'all. Say it again. One more time, y'all. Say it now. Say it again, Blazeburg crew. The whole damn house gotta say, y'all.
Don't know this. One of my favorite memories that got to do with Doc started before air raid. So, like, a lot of people look at Doc, man, they probably look at me, especially now, the way we built now, you know what I'm saying? But in junior high school, we played on Francis Scott Key's basketball team together. So, and that was when I met him. That's when I first met him. And at that time, the little neighborhood that I lived in had a band, and they had their little band, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, the thing about Doc is it's just being so genuine, man. And even to the day, man, it's not a day that go by that I don't get a text from him, whether it be on GroupMe, Facebook, or even a phone call and just say, hey, look, man, hey, brother, how you doing, man? I love you, man. And we just like to reciprocate that and give it back to him, man.
My name is Adrian Egg Norton. They call me Bassman Egg. I'm one of the guys that started Air Raid, me, Doc, Keith. I've been knowing Doc since elementary school, way before we even had a band. We was in the boys club together, ran the block. I lived on the corner, he lived around the corner on the next block. So we go way back before the band. But yeah, I play bass, and I got a band now called Phase 2, but actually now we back again with Air Raid doing our thing again. So just trying to bring that old, true, real music go-go back, you know, just doing our thing, man. The music, the whole music scene has changed, you know, across the board. So if you listen to the new R&B, that's nothing like the R&B in the 70s or the 80s. So the go-go changed as well. So it's the people that's playing the go-go. You know, it's what their music level is or their creativity level is. So that's where that goes. You know, some guys still trying to do it, but most of them, they just all trying to fall into that trap to whatever that hot sound is. So that's how you get all the bands sounding the same, because nobody really has the original sound. You know, whatever's hot, that's what they doing. Gosh. Well, we had a jazzy one called D Sharp, Who Come the Boogie, what's up like that? I Thought You Knew was a nice groove. We was all on. Me and Keith Axum, the keyboard player, was about trying to play music, man. So we would incorporate that jazzy R&B-ish sound into the go-go rhythm, you know. And we would take parts of a hot song that was out back then and incorporate it in, you know, to our groove with our own lyrics.
That's the drama. Do it now. All right, boogie. Put a little bit to me, brother. All right now. Beat it now. Do it. That's the drama.
We're actually a contemporary jazz / funk group, but we do R&B as well. We do a lot of corporate and weddings and, you know, retirement parties, anniversaries, that kind of stuff. We do clubs off and on. We did the Jazz Fest, Capital Jazz Fest. We won the competition in 2005, and we played every year up to 2012. And we got 4 CDs out, working on our 5th one. So we just try to, we do the jazz, but it ain't the watered down smooth jazz. It's got that little edge to it. We can get our music on www.phase2jazz. That's PHAZE, the number 2jazz.com. We on CD Baby, iTunes, all the internet sites. And just look, call in Phase 2, and we'll pop up. And we play at Blues Alley. We got a big show September the 7th at Bethesda Blues and Jazz Club up on Wisconsin Avenue in Bethesda. And that should be real nice, man. So we just trying to keep it true, man. You know, we love to do what we do. You know, if we get a big break and go national or whatever, that's fine. But we just do what we do, man, for the love of the art, man. Dude, you going way back. Oh, man, I got that dude do so much crazy stuff, man, and have you laughing, man. Just being in his company, man. He's real good people, man. You know, if you in his corner, he'd do anything for you, man. I got too many memories to pick out one. Like I said, I knew Doc. We grew up on the same, like a block away from each other. Been knowing each other since elementary school. Wasn't even about the band. We was in the boys club competing against each other. That kind of thing. So, you know, I ain't got nothing but love for him and his family, man. We go way back, man. So that's why I'm here, man. Oh, well, you gotta start with Chuck. Then you got Essence, of course, the 80s, the early 80s Essence. Exactly. You know, the original crew. They wasn't to be messed with, man. You know, Funky Ned, that's my man.
y'all don't feel all right. Huh? You feel all right, people? All right, what about you, Valentine, and the rest of the gang? All right, then we want to tell you about the one-on-one then. All right, is that all right? Is that all right with y'all? All right, then it's all right with us as long as it's all right with y'all now. All right? Let's go. Get it. Say what kind of drive? You ready, Jungle Boogie? Y'all ready for Jungle Boogie down there? Huh? You ready for Jungle Boogie one? Is that Wani down there, baby? Oh, that's Angie. Right on, baby. Good to see you, darling. All right, hey, look here. We're going to let Jungle Boogie do his thing down on the other end now. And then we're going to put y'all on display now.
And then you got to throw EU in trouble in there just because of what they did. So we got to be top 4, top 5. But some people, man, you know, I done ran into some cats now that I didn't know back in the day that still know me from back in the day. And they used to tell me, they said, man, y'all was the band, Joe. They said it was Chuck, Essence, and then y'all. That's what they would tell us. I mean, you know, we wasn't in it for that. We was just having fun.
Love this dude right here, man. Love this dude.
This my man. This is my man.
We go all the way back, man. Look, this dude is the same dude he is now at 50 years old that he was when we was 15, man. Have changed a bit, man.
Yeah, man. You got to keep it real, man. There you go, Doc, right there. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's what I heard. So I don't go for the, you know, for the competition. You know, and I let people decide that. Yeah. You know, our job was to go out there, play, get the people their money's worth, and then go home. That was our job. Sooner High School one night, the joint was so crowded, they couldn't let no more people in. Sugar Bear was there. Sugar Bear called us on the break and said, man, this is where everybody at tonight. So we put Sugar Bear on the mic. Naturally, the crowd went crazy. And then after that, we rolled with Sugar Bear and EU for about 2 years, man, because they knew we had a draw. He said, y'all boys, I knew y'all could play, but I didn't know y'all had a draw. I mean, the gym was packed out. They couldn't let no more people in, man. Give me this opportunity, bro. You got it, bro. Yes, sir.
And here go the man of the hour, the birthday boy, my man Doc. Here you go, Doc.
Good evening. Thank you, DC Drama Magazine, #1, first God first. All the glory for the Almighty. I like to say it's my birthday today, and I want to say thank you, everybody. I love you. Keep joy and peace in your heart. I got my band member friends here from different bands, so I know you came up from Atlanta, but you in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia now. This my man Steve here. Yeah, this my man Steve here. Steve, Shady Groove on the move. This my man Toddy with the Blenders. This my man Rock and Ron from Prophecy Band right here. Yes, sir. This my man Side from Prophecy Band. Lead talker here. And we got my man Mixmaster back here where we all practice at his studio in Fort Washington. So I want to tell everybody, God bless you. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to party. And Lord forbid, I'm sorry if you missed out. Thank you. God bless y'all.
My name is Rock and Ron. Back in the day, AMFM band. So I played with AMFM back in the day. I've known Doc since I was a little kid, before I could even get into the go-go to see him. I used to come up Crystal Skates and check him out, Francis Scott Key days and stuff. And the most famous thing, Doc used to get up and stand up on the drums and do his little roll, and that was just off the hook, man. So it's a pleasure. It's all over my man Doc. You know, he got to get in there all the time. You know what I'm saying? Well, I call it the EWF groove because I never knew the name of it, and they would do the percussion breakdown where it'd be the congos. It would go from the congos and the rototones.
Let's go D flat.
What?
D flat.
D flat. That's my favorite groove all the time. When Mickey used to play it with it, it would be Mickey and who's the rototone player?
Gogo
and Gogo
From Briscoe.
And the rototone player. Yeah. To me, Ed. Now Ed, you cannot, because the Ed was air raid and is air raid. Will always be air raid. But only difference with Toddy, when that brand of air raid came out, you not messing with that brand either, because I was there for every step of the way with them. It's two different things, but Ed is air raid forever. But the air raid with Tidy, Heartbeat, my man Toy when he played congos, hey, that band right there used to rock, and nobody, you know, they may wasn't in the inner city, you know, because Essence and all them, they would have that shit locked down. But trust me, that air raid with what's it, Tweet and all them, they used to rock too. But no one was as smooth as Ed though on that mic. And I had to give props to Gogo Mike too, and Jeff. I'm telling you, Jeff could hold it down too. I still remember the Leonardtown show when Ed was late, and Jeff rocked the motherfucker. I don't mean to cuss. Jeff rocked the mic. Jeff rocked the mic. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to go with air raid on that. I'm sorry. I just have to go with air raid because Class had a great horn section as well, but it was, to me, it was more hits, little hits. Air raid was some jam. Look at that shit over there.
Watch him, man.
I know I didn't watch him, but air raid had that jazzy sound. Class came with the straight crank.
I mean, me honestly, I would say air raid as well. Okay. Air raid had a jazzier horn section. It was more intricate. Now, when I was with Class, I had mad love for air raid. A lot of people didn't know that, but you couldn't say that back in the day because, you know, it was a rivalry thing with us. So I had an opportunity to play with the original air raid, and I took that opportunity. You know, after, you know, some years went on, like Ron said, you know, when air raid dismantled, I brought air raid back. And I did go to Darryl Spencer, and I went to Doc and got their blessing on that. So we had a different crank. The original air raid, they had a more smooth, laid-back jazz crank. We had a more straight 96 crank. Aggressive. So hold it, Joe. So what I'm saying is, me and Doc, I've known Doc, man, since back in the Oakcrest Tile days. You know, back when Air Raid owned Maryland. Always had mad respect for them because their craft, they love their craft. They put major time into their craft. And that's the same thing Class did. We all, back in those days, we all loved the game. It was a game. It wasn't about money. It wasn't about anything like that. It was all about the music. And I think Doc still has that passion for this music. Air Raid still has that passion. But I will say this. On the 12th of July, come on the 12th of July, it's going to be, you're going to see Shady Groove, you're going to see Air Raid, you're going to see the Blenders, you're going to see Prophecy. Me, I don't talk a lot of mojo. My whole thing is this. It's going to be a great show all the way around. It's going to take you back to your childhood. If you want to relive your childhood, come check this show out. You won't be disappointed. Spanky all day. Sim was good. Spanky was an innovator. If you listen to Spanky's beats back then, he was already ahead in that top man Congo. That's what they're doing right now. So Spanky was ahead of his game.
Your two favorite grooves from class and Air Raid.
My two favorite groups in class, one was Freaky. All right, the second one was probably Valley Girls. Air Raid, Who Came to Boogie, and I thought you knew. That's it. How you doing?
Something. Hi. I just want to say that I'm Doc's sister Mona.
Oh, how you doing?
So I want to give him all the love that I can.
Tell the camera.
Oh, I came home 3 years ago, and my brother been here for me ever since. 4 years ago. He's been here for me ever since. I love him to death, and I want everybody to show him all the love that they can, because that's all that brother gives to everybody is love. So let's love Doc today and every day. Thank you.
So again, like I said, you know, I got love for my brother's Prophecy. I got love for Shady Groove. I got love for Air Raid. And of course, I got love for the Blenders. What we're doing right now is we've revitalizing Gogo, taking it back to where it used to be. Well, basically the new version of the Blenders, we got an A and a B game. And I can tell you, you know, basically some venues require you to play R&B, some venues require you or let you play Gogo. We do both. So what I'm saying is the Blenders, we sound nothing like the old Blenders. It's a totally revamped camp. And Jungle Boogie will be with us on the 12th. And also, probably Gogo Mike from EU. So we're going to step the game up a little bit. We're going to give everybody what they want. And it's going to be a historical event.
Hey, my name is Big Steve Thurman of Shady Groove, lead vocalist. Hey, man, I'm over here chilling with Doc on his birthday. We having a good time. You know, we just hanging out. You got Prophecy over here. You got Pump Blenders over here. You got Air Raid. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's showing Doc a whole lot of love on his birthday. I came out to support him from the Virginia crew, you know, just to let him know it's much love all the way around. You know, we got this big thing going on July 12th. This at DMV reunion is selling out, so y'all better get them tickets now because this thing is selling out crazy.
2, 3, keep on again. Hey,
We had Total Control, yeah, Shady Groove, yeah, Ovation. We was getting that crank on, man, back in the day, man. You know, it was a whole lot of fun. Of course, influence from what we heard, you know, everybody growing up back in the 80s, you know, hearing and stuff, putting their own spin on it. From the Virginia side, we came with more of the harmony. Shady Groove was one of the first bands to actually start singing three-man harmony and go-go on our album, Shady Groove on the Move. You know what I'm saying? I brought that to the game myself, and I'm proud to say that, hey, I brought that singing to the game. You know what I'm saying? So, man, it's all a big love. It's one love for everything that we get ready to do, you know, for the future. You know, we got this co-op together, Pump Blenders, Shady Groove, Air Raid, you know, and Prophecy. You know, we got this big co-op that we do, and we working together as a unit to bring our style music back to go-go instead of just that straight crank. Young fellas, ain't nothing wrong with that straight crank, but, hey, and them cover tunes y'all cats playing, hey, we gotta get back to showing the world that DC can write music. The DMV can write music. Beyonce and them already did their songs. Lil Wayne and them already did their songs. Now we gotta get back to showing them where it was headed in the 80s. We gotta get back to showing them, hey, we are songwriters here. When A&R people come here, they ain't laughing at us. They come to get something. They take something from DC and sign some of these artists here. And that's what I'm all about. I'm an extraordinary songwriter. On YouTube. on my Facebook page. I mean, it just type in Shady Groove Band. You're going to find all my stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's out there. My brand new album, Goody Goody. I did from a 1958 song, Frankie Lyman song. I did a new version of that called Goody Goody. Ain't nothing but straight crank harmony, the whole game. It comes out, it will be out by July 12th. It's in process right now, so as we speak, you know what I'm saying, it's all going down, man. You know, I ain't putting out a single, I'm putting out a 6-song CD. And people ask me why you putting all them hit songs on one CD, because I'm a songwriter. See, I'm a songwriter. I can go back and write more. I got songs that last me till I'm 90 years old, and I'm only 22. You understand what I'm saying? Of course, Freaky D. Freaky D, because Shady Groove had a song now called Freaky D, and had a song back then called Freaky D. It was like they Freaky Deek against our Freaky Deek, you know what I'm saying? So, but it was two different songs going two different directions, but it was all love, you know what I'm saying? Doc was at my show down at the spot in Maryland a couple of weeks ago, and he said, "Oh, Freaky Deek, huh?" I said, "Yeah, Freaky Deek, baby." Most definitely. You know, I'm looking forward to, you know, what's happening in Virginia since Shady Groove came back. Everybody's coming back. You got Total Control coming back. You got X-Ray coming back. Ovation is back. And then you got the guys Hot and Cold Sweat, they're coming back. You know what I'm saying? You have Peacemakers is rehearsing, Mass Extinction. So it's been a movement since we started coming back. We bringing that music, man, and that thing back to this music. Not no disrespect to that bounce beat, but fellas, we got to bring that national thing back to this music. And that's what I'm about.
Welcome to DC Drama, y'all. You're here in the DMV at my birthday party. I'm here with my beloved queen, almighty queen. And I'd like to say good evening. Mr. Ruffin, you're doing a fabulous job. I love you, and I love the family. And this is my mom. Mom, this is Mom's here.
How we doing today? This is my young pony. 52nd birthday. Loving, loving, loving. Just wish his brother would be able to be here, but however, we're going to have fun.
Yeah, that's Queen. It's just me and her, my two daughters, and my little grandson. Just lost a father, my stepfather. I lost my first father at 16 in the front yard, and I lost my stepdad this past Christmas, and lost my brother 2 years ago. So we keeping it rolling. And oh, look here, come here for a minute. This is my youngest one right here. This is Devonna. Had her since age 10, single parent. But we keeping it moving, keep pushing, and don't never think nothing beats a failure but a try. You got to keep pushing and keep God in your life. Love you, DC Drama Mag. Oh my goodness, look here. Here got my oldest one right here. These are all my queen bees right here. This the Lord Ness. And I stand real strong behind family. Family first God, and then family, and like I said, education. So all of us, we keeping it moving. Say hi, Don.
Hey. Hey.
These are my Michelle here, and Johnny too. Calvin. Yeah, this family here too also.
Yeah, I was going to introduce Gogo Michelle, but my man Doc did it already. So she going to say some love to my man Doc right here on this special day.
Yo, what's up? Gogo Michelle is right here. I just want to say happy birthday to my man Doc Spencer, my big brother. I love him dearly. I love all of his family, especially Mama Spencer, who is here in the flesh, and I'm so grateful to be able to see everybody here today. I know that life is too short, and sometimes we don't get to say things to people like we should, like I love you and thank you so much for being in my life. So I am truly grateful for having a wonderful friend such as Doc Spencer in my life. He has been very, very good to me. He has been instrumental in helping to, in other words, he's been very helpful in me getting the word about Gogo out to the community. He has come down to Howard University and has done several interviews for me. We ran a 6-week segment about Gogo and the things that was going wrong with it, what was going right with it. We even discussed the death of Chuck Brown before he even passed, because we saw some things that were going to happen before it even happened. But Doc Spencer is very smart, very intelligent, very knowledgeable about music. I mean, he is just wonderful about music. And, you know, he's basically a go-go legend. Doc Spencer is a go-go legend. Shout out to his brother Daryl Spencer, because the anniversary of his death is coming up. I believe that's July the 1st. So definite shout out to Daryl Spencer. We love you. And happy birthday, Doc Spencer. This is your day. Make the best of it. Love ya. Favorite Air Raid moments? Oh, my God. What? I snuck in to go see Air Raid at Crystal Skate. I think it was 1985 or something like that. I still have a picture. Matter of fact, I have an old school picture up on Facebook. We had no business being in there, but we got in to see Air Raid at Crystal Skate, y'all. And for y'all youngins that don't know, that's the skating rink that was on Branch Avenue. So y'all Bammers don't even know about Crystal Skate back in the day. All right, one love.